So how's like the reactivity been and everything? I guess you
It's pretty good.
She's doing better, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing a lot better. I mean, sometimes if we're trying to take her like on quick walks, like if we're just like, oh man, we gotta hurry up and go to work in the morning. So like we don't set everything up. We kind of just put her collar on, go use the bathroom. She'll like end up listening sooner or later to the heel thing. Like, cause like I'll be like heel, and like she kind of just like realizes like, oh, I don't have the collar on, but she'll still follow. And then she's just excited. But yeah, but it doesn't mean I want to walk with her without the collar, like on an actual walk. But like at least it's nice, like if I'm just like, hey, let's just hurry up and go to the bathroom because I gotta go to work. She listens.
Nice.
So.
And how is it? So that's like that heel, right? How's the reactivity? Like the barking? Like is it like starting to decrease or how's that going? I don't know if I heard you say anything.
Oh, with the barking?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like when I'm walking with her, like just the other day I met a dog at a corner.
Oh, like surprise?
Yeah, like a surprise corner, and she was like just so focused on me that I just turned, and then we crossed the street, and then she realized like, did we just pass a dog? Like she didn't bark, but she looked back like we passed a dog, didn't we? And I'm like, well, you weren't paying attention, you missed it.
Yeah, before she would notice them like across the street, now she's noticing them less because she's actually trying to pay attention to what we're doing.
Yeah. So like, I guess that's a kind of a good part. She's just really noticing it, kind of. But
I see. We had a border train that was living in like up near Wisconsin. They just finished, and they were like in like they didn't live in the city, so it's not that many people and it's not that many dogs coming out. So this dog was so reactive that he would like look in people's houses. If you see someone move, he'll start reacting like full on blow out, like just blow up. So like when they were telling me that, I was like, that's just crazy, like how intense he was. But I mean, he did good here. He was like, we were training. It's like Oz Park, but Palmer Square, and like dogs running, people running around. And he was just like holding it all, and he was doing a really good job. But then that's like the scale is going humans. Humans usually just go away first, and then it's like dogs, and then like rollerblades and scooters and all these things, and then reactive dogs, and then the surprise corners. So it's hard to work with the surprise corners because they're just a surprise. It catches them off guard. But that's good that she won't, like, she sees the dog, but she continues to move. She continued to move with you. She didn't react, right? That's good there. Anything else?
She's been doing really good.
yeah. Well, at least like for us, for now, like we're like as the classes keep going, she's gonna get better and better. But for now, we're just like, she's doing pretty good.
Good. Cool. So this class would have been either like this place command, or we could have started recall. So next class, if you don't already, I don't know if I already said this to you, but go ahead and purchase a 30-foot long leash.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay, awesome. Don't worry about bringing it, just for you to practice. I have my own so that you don't get yours all dirty because there's a lot of dirt over there and it gets ruined and everything. So I have my own, so don't worry about bringing it. I'll have one. And we'll start recall there. But here, place, does she have any like, what is it, like a foundation of like, go to your bed or something, or like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the same thing, same concept, just kind of go here, right? Ours is very strict. She can stand, she can sit, she can lay down, she just can't hop off. So we use these lifted dog beds because it allows airflow, they're durable, so they last long for us here. So the dogs, when the dogs go on here, it like remains cool because it's lifted. It's a clear perimeter, so it's very easy for dogs to see, like this is on, this is clearly off, right? We have bigger ones, we'll use this one for now. You can use whatever you want, so if you already have like a dog, her bed, you can use that, continuing it with that. Owners like to use yoga mats, towels. Some owners have used an area rug and had 3 dogs in a place, and like they can play, they just can't hop off this area rug. Chairs or whatever you want, as long as you're just consistently practicing with it. Does it make sense? And then some owners do place with the bed at your home, right, her bed. And then they also do a towel. So like if they need to go like a picnic or like if they need to go to their parents' house or something, they just wrap up the yoga mat or towel, they lay it, the dog already knows, oh, this is this place. And it's easy for them to get it, understand the concept if you need her to be stationary somewhere. It's also used at restaurants, so you can bring the yoga mat and towel at a patio. The only issue is that since she can stand and sit, she might do that and like get like the waiter or waitress's face if they're bringing food or anything like that. What else? Any questions so far about place? So we're going to shape the behavior. We're not going to use any words, just kind of like heal how we shaped it. We didn't use any words, just creating a behavior. Once that behavior has become consistent, then we label it. So for here, what you're going to be doing is you'll approach the placemat. We'll do like this side first. I like to put my foot on here to like brace it, so that if she does go on it, or like maybe she like overshoots it and like she'll move it. So I just like to put my foot here just to hold it. Personal preference. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give gentle pressure, just guidance this way. You can tap this if you want.
Okay.
Tap. So gentle pressure, and with this tension, you're going to tap. Tap. And then you're probably, sometimes dogs buck around, they don't want to go like that way, they try to go the other way. So with this tap, and you're going to keep your arm here. Once she goes there, you release like your, release the pressure here and you stop tapping. We wait a moment, and if she goes off that way, we pull back, gentle pressures, guidance, tap, tap, and then she goes here, she's probably gonna go here, tap, tap, and we're gonna try to let her settle. Wait a moment, good girl, break, and then we're gonna keep repeating that. Does that make sense? We'll start close, and we like to work our way out. So you're gonna be really close. And what's her number? Full? 40. Oh, 40. Let's go down to 30 since we're teaching something new. So we'll start at 30, and then again, the pressure here and tap. And I'll tell you when to tap here. And we're just teaching her that this ECOG also means to go somewhere. Instead of coming to me, it means to go there. Any questions? Cool. So whenever you're ready. And then if she goes on the placemat, like before you do anything, just go and just pull her off.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter if she's sitting or standing before. So whenever you're ready.
So just push it.
Yeah. She might just go, yeah. And here, tap, pull her back, tap, 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 more pressure this way, tap. There we go. Good. And you can grab higher on the leash so your arm isn't extended like that.
Okay.
Grab closer to the collar, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Good girl. You can give her some praise if you like. Good. And then break. And then you're gonna do this 4 more times.
Okay.
On each side. Right, dog's taking pictures. So if we keep practicing here,
Okay.
we come around this side, and let's say she's good, she gets really good, we come around this side, she might not be good.
Okay.
And then sometimes we say place, and then the dogs will go all around and go on this side, because they've been practicing there.
Yeah.
Tap. Good. Let's go down to 25. That was 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 25. Good. And break.
Break. Oh, don't say anything yet, right?
You can use a release word to,
Okay.
to bring her off the placemat. Tap. Good girl. Good girl. And whenever you're ready, break. Okay. Or what's your release command?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Two more. Tap. Tap. Good. Good moment. Good girl. One more. And try on this side too, if you want.
Okay.
Tap. Tap. Good. Tap. Good girl. Good. We'll switch handlers. And then here, do you say okay or no?
What do you mean?
He didn't say okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll let that one slide. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Good job.
That was one tap, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
One more. Good girl.
Good job. Good job. Okay.
Tap. Tap. Good girl.
Good job. Good job. Okay.
Two more.
Good job. Good job. Okay.
And on this one, you'll approach it and then wait and then see what she does. If she goes there, just pull her back. Because we want to make sure that we're doing the leash with tap to make her go there, not that she's going there by herself. And it gives us something to teach as well. Because if she's just going there by herself, then we're not really, we can't teach it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Whenever you're ready. Tap. Yeah.
Good job.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna advance it. So now instead of leash tap, we're gonna do 5 more, but we're gonna do tap first and then leash if needed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Wait a moment. Yep. And then tap. Good girl.
Good job. Mina. Good job. She never know.
Good girl.
Good job. Okay.
We'll do tap, 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 and then on that third tap, if she's struggling,
Okay.
then tap again and then add the pressure.
Okay.
Good girl.
Good job. Okay.
Let's try 20.
20.
Yeah. And then whenever you're ready. Wait, tap. Let's try 15.
Okay.
Yep.
She's like, I didn't want to go to school today.
Tap. Good girl. Good.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and switch handlers.
Mina.
Yes.
Hey.
Mina. She's been wanting me to say hi the whole time. That's why.
And you'll do the same, tap first. After the third tap, then you can add leash with that fourth tap.
Okay. What do you?
Good. And if she lays down, that's fine. You can still tap here.
Okay.
Wait. Tap. Tap. Looks like we lost connection. Here, yeah. Go. We're at 15, right? Go.
Yeah.
Try 30. Nothing. Tap. Tap. Maybe a little. Let's try 50.
She's like, she's like, I didn't want to go to school.
It could have been like because she's laying on the contact cotton, like the econ kind
Yeah.
of move maybe. Tap. There we go. Tap.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Was that 50 still?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good girl. We'll lower it back to 20.
No, I'm not tapping. Okay.
4 more.
You said back to 20, right?
We're at 15, but let's try 20.
Okay.
Good. Whenever you're ready. wait, tap. There we go. Good girl. And then break.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Wait a moment, wait. Now go for it. Good girl. Two more.
Okay.
That was her paw.
Her paw was like,
I
oh,
see.
yeah.
No. Where am I? No, come on. It's okay.
Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Wait. Try tap again. Tap. Tap. Is she tap? No.
No.
Try red 20, 30, right? No, try red 20. Try
Yeah.
30. And tap. Tap. Nothing.
Is it too low in here?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, how has contact been? I don't think it's been an issue. Connection has been an issue in the last classes, right?
No.
No, it hasn't.
Okay. Let me see, I'll check this. Because usually,
Yeah, she's been doing fine.
it could be like a notch tighter, maybe. Let me see here. Sorry, right here. Let's try 20 again, since we tightened it, or fitted it. 20, right?
Yep.
10. Nothing?
No.
Try 50. And tap. Tap. Hit the pager, that front button.
The front one?
Yeah.
Is it this one, right?
Yes. Nothing? Hit it. Oh, it could be, could have
Did it
died.
die?
Oh, damn.
I'll bring an extra one side.
Oh, damn.
Do you have your charger with you? I can charge it while there's.
No.
No, we don't.
Let me see. I'll take the eco.
Oh, we can see.
This one, yeah, this one's fine.
Oh, just try like on beach, they might just stand there.
Let me make sure it isn't. Blue light.
Maybe it turned off.
Hit the pager. I might have turned it, right?
I think I probably accidentally, or maybe one of us accidentally, like, sorry.
Interesting. Not sure what happened there. Oh, it could have hit the prong right here.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe when we were tightening it in. Because when she was laying down, it was glowing. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Okay, so put it back down to 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then 10, 10, 10, 30, and 10, oh, sorry, okay, 50, 10, hit the pager, okay, 60, and tap, tap,
She's like, why am I in trouble for staying with my mom?
tap, there you go, good. Good.
She's like, leave me, please, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, okay, and we'll do
Okay.
one more, see what the, smile contact. And this is 60, right?
Put it down to 30, you wanna put it back at 60?
Let's try 30. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to 60. And tap. 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 And good girl. Okay, so place is a, what is it? A two-part command.
Yep.
And actually what you can do, I'll talk a little bit here. Go ahead and tap. Go ahead and just turn that way. Yeah, tap. Tap. 70. Tap. Wait, it's fine. And we'll go back down, we'll try 50. And you can take a seat, so tap, tap, here, tap, 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 tap. What number was that?
53.
53. We'll go down to 30. 30. And
I was like, I don't even know. It's just.
and then you'll take a seat, making sure she's there. So tap, tap, tap. Use the leash. Tap, 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 tap. Increase it. Tap, tap. Try to take a seat again. So it's a two-part place. We're doing a send-off, and we're doing a little bit here, the duration. Now there's like a send-off, where it's like go to place, and now it's stay at place. So when the back end's here, what I'm gonna have you do is you'll say, you'll cue it now, place, and we'll have her go there, and then you're gonna do the walk around. You're gonna like walk around her, like this, and then if she hops off, you stop your movement, and you start tapping, tap, 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 and if she's struggling, then you can apply a little bit of guidance back to the placemat. We'll do the duration part after we've used the word place, so we'll do like 5 place only, and then break, place, and then place, and then we'll do the walk around break. If she say place and she goes to the mat, there's no tap. If we say place and there's like a delay, we'll tap right away. What else? And then a few things. So right here, when we tap yelp, and I know some owners might hear the first yelp, lower it, and then continue to tap to get the dog to go there. But it's good that we're doing pressure like that. We stuck at that high number because when she felt that, she got closer to you, I think, when she felt the first one. So then we continued it, and then we're letting her know that, because sometimes like a dog will feel that pressure and want to run away, but then owners are like, oh, it's too high, we'll lower it. But no, like we need to stay at that number to let them know that on this number, although it's too much, you still need to follow through, either to recall, place, or whatever. So we stick at the numbers. If it's too high, we still force it to let her know that we know it's too high, but you still need to do the command. Does that make sense? Instead of having a dog, like a surprise, like you know, we were going 60 to, now we're at 20, right? Imagine if we were at 60 outside, and you know, 60 has been her number the whole walk. She's outside, she's running around off the leash. We're at 60. Come, tap, and then let's say she yelps, right? Now it's too much, but at least we have worked her through it before that she knows I need to still come no matter what. And then her normal may have gone down to 20. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. So you'll say, okay, and we can switch handlers if you want, or you can stick, you know, you can do the place and switch again, or this.
Are we trying to like have her like learn place? Because like I know, like when it comes to like if we want her to lay down somewhere, we'll say go to your bed, and she'll run to her bed and like no, like go to my bed. So like, is it okay if we use that, or do you want us to use place?
Oh, I see. It's personal preference. If you want to use go to your bed, you can.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter anymore because we've already shaped something.
Okay.
Right? If we now we can label it. She's like, oh, so it's like if the dog already knows down.
Yeah.
Right? I like there was a dog here that we said there was Jesse's client. That's the video. They were working down.
Yeah.
And then they tried doing it with the leash and e-collar. The way we teach it is like pressure, pulling down, and tapping, and she was not doing it. And then the owner's like, she knows down, and then like they removed everything. They're like down, and she just lay down.
Yeah.
Right, but she doesn't go the e-collar way. So like if she were to lay down, and then like she gets up and we tap, she's not gonna know that means to go back down, you know? So yeah, you're fine if you wanna go to your bed. If you wanna use it right now, you can use that.
Okay.
Personal preference, whatever you use, as long as you're consistent with it.
Okay.
Anything else?
I was just asking, like, I didn't know, like, it's just like, if we wanted, like, I get it because like, we want to know the place, because like, if I want her to be over there, I probably want to use the command place and not just go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, well, while we're outside in the grass, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it. So I was just asking, like,
Oh, yeah. So I think one owner one time said, I asked her, do you have like for heel, do you have a release for like you know, your dog's free?
Yeah.
And they're like, go potty. And then like it sounded weird because like, all right, because we were doing place, and then it was, like we were doing something. It was like heel, and then we approach the grass, go potty. That makes sense. But then like for other things like you know, if we were using the release word on place, go potty, like you know, it doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
So, but yeah, whatever you want to use for that.
Okay.
Cool. And okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna just back over here. Good, so cue the word. If there's no response, tap.
Go to bed.
Good girl. Good.
Good job.
And okay, and you'll do that 4 more times. Yep.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Sorry for repeating.
You're good, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a tap though, anyways, right?
No.
Oh, no tap, okay. Good girl. And break.
Okay.
Okay. Any more?
Go to bed.
Good girl.
Okay. Go to bed.
Good girl.
Okay.
I'm supposed to walk around it.
Oh no, we'll do that in the next
Oh.
next batch. You're good.
Go to bed.
Good. Okay.
Good job.
Good. One more, and then we'll do the walk around.
Okay. Go to bed.
Good girl. She gave you a look like, hey, no, that was funny. Good. And now you'll do your walk around. Good. That's fine, yeah, that's fine. Yep. Good. One more walk around. And then you'll say, okay, and then 4 more place, and then walking around.
Okay.
Good.
Go to bed.
Good. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
3 more.
Go to bed. Okay. She looked at me like I just like that.
Yeah, you just keep pulling her off.
Go to bed.
She's like, tap. Tap. What's in the tap?
50.
Let's try 20. Good. Do one more walk around. Tap. Stop moving, tap. Tap. Use the leash to guide her back. Tap. 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 There you go. Good. When she hops off, pause so that she's not getting confused, because when we're correcting while we're moving, she's going to think heel. Because the last time she felt this and watched you move, it was when we're teaching heel.
Okay.
That was good. Good. Okay.
Okay.
I think one more.
Go to bed. Go to bed. You're repeating it, I'm sorry.
If you want to redo that one, you can. That was 20, right?
Mhm.
Let's try 35. And then, okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Do you want me to repeat it?
Yes, one more.
Okay. Go to bed.
Tap. And then one more walk around, and then we'll switch hammers up to this one. Tap. Good. You see how that one's a lot more?
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Switch.
Go to bed.
Tap. Tap. And good girl. Tap. Oh,
Okay. Then just walk around her or just keep?
you can go ahead and go straight to the walk around.
Oh.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
4 more.
Okay. Go to bed.
Tap. 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 Tap, tap. Very good girl. And then did I tell you guys there's 2 ways to increase pressure? So like, there's a number, we can increase pressure, and there's also the amount of taps.
Okay.
So sometimes if I'm like tap, I'll go like tap, 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 real quick to see. If that's not working, I'm like, okay, I'll increase it. But it's like, if you want to do that, if you're not, you can just go straight to the increasing the number in that part.
Okay.
And that was 30, right?
35.
35.
Yeah. Okay.
Three more.
Go to bed.
Some leash guidance, tap. Tap. You got to tap. There we go. Good. And good girl. And okay.
Okay. She definitely doesn't see you more with the go to bed. Go to bed.
There we go. Good. 2 more.
Okay. Nope. Go to bed.
Tap. Good girl. And one more.
You said one more?
Yeah, after this, you can continue the walk around. I think she's about right. She's good.
Okay. Go to bed.
Good girl. Okay. And then you can pull a chair there if you want. You can sit there after. Any questions?
No.
So we'll slowly increase the distance when we're doing a send off. Okay. Like a little bit, like it's slowly, like every a step, every single round we do. So we'll do one more, and we'll start increasing it. We'll start like farther away, and I'll walk you through how to do that because we're starting close. Like we're obviously staying there because we can't move closer. But sometimes trainers teach place. Like they'll have the dog here, place, and they'll walk the dog, and then bring them there, right? We like to, if we're here, which you'll be doing It'll stand like right here. She's here. You did a little bit of this. Someone was far. I saw it. Place and then, or no, go to bed. Is it go to bed or go to your bed?
Go to your bed.
Go to your bed. So go to your bed, and then she's supposed to go do it herself. Like you've been staying at home. She probably does that at home, right?
Yeah, we'll be like in the kitchen, say go to your bed, and
yeah,
she'll run. But it's, she associates it with like I'm getting something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So here, go to your bed, and then let's say she goes, and then she's like, well, she doesn't know what to do here. What you'll do is you can try boosting her that way while tapping, or just take one step and then boost her. Trying to avoid dragging her into the place. So go to your bed, tap. She doesn't know what to do, tap. I give pressure, tap, and she's still struggling here. One step, and I try to boost her there. Here when we practice place, in the facility we have columns. I don't know if you saw them when you walked in. There's columns, and then we have like a tether, and it's connected to the dog. We give them enough leash to hop off. They can make the choice to hop off, and dogs will hop off, and we have to correct them. But the reason why we want to give them the choice is because we want to make sure that they're the ones making the decision to stay there, not because the leash is so tight they can't move. Because that doesn't make any sense. So if we have a new board and train or a daycare and train, we teach the place, and they just go straight to doing duration work for an hour or two. That does not need to be worked up to. You can go straight into an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, however you want to do it. If you want to watch the Titanic, I'm not sure. That was long, right? And you can have the same setup, right? Go to your bed, you're right here, you can have your leash, you can step on it if you want to hold it and have your remote nearby and just like watch a movie, read a book, work from home. Here, they're tethered, so we don't need to be near them. They can be somewhere, and they're tethered, so they can't run away or anything. We can just tap. So I can be on the floor training a dog, have the remote on me, and I see them get off, tap, and then they should just retract onto the placemat. But for you, if you're in with a tether or two, start close, and then practice like her staying here for a long time with the e-collar, and then slowly increase your distance. But if you do have somewhere you can tether her, you can do the same setup. If she hops off, we don't repeat place. So and we always keep the short leash on, so that it's easier to grab them and bring them back to place. But the reason why we don't want owners practicing like from afar is because if they break it and they're tapping, and then they're probably thinking, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna run away. So it prevents them from like walking back and forth. But if she already has a solid concept, I assume she would probably be, or she's already good with it. But now you have more structure and discipline, and more. It means more now. It means it's a serious command instead of like a trick or something like that.
Yeah, like a treat's coming. Because that's it's basically what we do. Like what's our go to your bed because we're gonna give her a treat while we're trying to watch a movie. Because it's like, okay, we're trying to watch a movie. Here's a treat. Here's your Kong. Lick your Kong until like the movie ends. Yeah.
And then she can still get those things,
Yeah.
Except what I would do when you get home, I'd probably repeat the first part, not saying anything, tap and doing that, and then go to your bed. Like I repeat this whole thing, but she knows, okay, this whole e-collar thing is with this same object,
Yeah.
Because if you just go to your bed and she goes, that's good. When she hops off, you tap. She's like, whoa, what am I going to tap? Plus, it'll be a different object for her, so it'll be a little confusing. So definitely repeating these steps with the new objects. And this is any object. And you can still give her the Kong, doing all these other things. Does she chew on the bed at all, or does she like mess with it?
No.
Does she like anything inappropriate, like whining, chewing, barking, growling, anything, you can correct for it while she's on place.
Okay.
So if, let's say, she was like being really whiny, starting to get anxious, you tap at that same number, just tap.
Okay.
She might hop off because she's thinking, I got to tap to be on place. So if that happens, you continue tapping, don't say anything, and then you bring her back to the place. If she's thinking, okay, that was weird, I just got tapped for being on place, but I can continue to tap and I'm back here. They'll understand the idea, so same for dogs out here who have like anxiety or like they chew the tether, something they chew the tether. We can tap for that, and the first thing they do is hop off. It's like the first time they'll do it. They only do it once, as far as I've seen. It hasn't been a continuous thing of them hopping off every time we tap for them. Does that make sense? Any questions?
Makes sense.
Yeah. What else? And then if like you guys, you guys haven't been taught it yet, but like if she does them down, I wouldn't say go to your bed and then down, because then you're lowering the quality of the down. Because sometimes owners will say down, and then they forget about it, and then the dog sits and like, oh, they're still in place.
Yeah.
So then they get confused, you know. So just be go to your bed and then leave it at that. But yeah, if you want her to learn how to stay on her bed for a long time, so let's say you want her to learn, you want her to stay on for like 4 hours. You would practice for 5 hours. So that's a long time, but 5 hours. So that 4 hours is a breeze, right? If you only practice for like 4 hours and the only reason because you need 4 hours, then at the 4 hour mark, you might see her being a little pushy and like pressing the boundaries on the placemat. What else? Yeah, but this command is used to, like, you know, if you want to clean the house or watch a movie, get her out of your place or go to your bed. Or if a guest comes in, you know she's gonna be, you know, if this guest doesn't like dogs, and then you know she's kind of too friendly, so then you can just use place and then make sure guests feel comfortable because you're like, oh wow, they have control over the dog, so they're feeling comfortable. But other than that, that is all. We can do a little bit more with the remaining time we have.
She doesn't want to look at you.
So it'll be, we're contacting all our clients today, so we're trying to get them to come here if they can, but some of them haven't responded, or they're just still messaging me. Okay, and then you'll do a few more, and then you'll slowly start increasing your distance.
Okay.
Cool. I'll take a chair.
Oh, it's okay.
And tap, tap. Good.
Okay.
So like, that's, sorry, that's good, yes, right. Okay. Good.
Go to your bed.
Good girl. Good. Now you can do a walk around if you want, or you can go straight to it, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the building is kind of hidden. I don't think anyone would suspect there's a daycare here.
Yeah, I know.
Go to your bed.
What kind of bed do you guys have for her? This is like a pillow thing, or?
Yeah. It's like one of those with like the little sides of like
Okay.
a couch. It's just a flat bed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she doesn't mess with her bed. She loves her beds.
Yeah. Go to your bed.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Oh, wait. Tap. Remove the leash pressure, get tap. 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 More leash pressure, tap. Tap. There we go. Good. She was thinking about it.
Yeah. Like she wins, she goes, wait, no, hit. Okay. Okay.
Pull. 2 more. Were you able to use the e-collar with the rookie puppy?
Yeah.
We use it when they're on the bed together.
Yeah, because that's where she gets like really rowdy. Is like on the bed, like if we're all laying together, she'll get like, hey, this is my spot on the bed and stuff like that. Because like the Yorkie's already pushing her boundaries on like Mina's areas, so she's kind of trying to like defend her bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
So she's not like attacking her, but she's kind of just like, hey, this is my bed.
And then you use it. You tap her for that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happens?
So like if she's licking her.
It's not her bed, it's our bed, like
Yeah.
like our bed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's our bed. But like if she's licking her, we don't. It's just like she has like a weird tendency of like opening her mouth over her head. Like she doesn't squeeze, but the Yorkie just screams just a scream, and we're just like tap, and then she'll be like, okay, let me stop. But yeah, I don't know, she does that. She just like when we first saw it, we're like, oh, this isn't gonna work. But like we just noticed that she doesn't really bite her. She just kind of puts her head in her mouth, and sometimes the Yorkie puts her head in her mouth. And yeah, go to your bed.
Very good, very good. And one more, and we'll switch cameras.
Okay. Go to your bed.
One last long forever.
Okay.
And we'll switch.
Like right here.
Yeah, that works.
Go to your bed.
Tap. Good. That was really good because you had all that space kind of, I was expecting her to kind of go back on the bed and then go to you because of the space right here.
Yeah.
But she just stayed on the bed, which is good.
Go to bed. Stay on the chairs. Go to bed.
Good girl.
Okay. Go to bed.
Wait. Tap. Wait. Tap. 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 Increase the number. And then tap. 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 Take one step forward. Tap. Use the list to guide her. Please tap. What was that?
That's why we just never had to do that with her, where she's like laying on her side, and we're trying to I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I never seen that.
I've never seen her do that.
Go to bed.
Tap. And then we can go back down on number. We went up to what, and then we're back at what?
I went up to 45, we're back at 35.
Okay.
Okay. Go to bed.
Good. And we can cap it here.
She's like, I'm tired.
Yeah, as you keep repeating this, they'll get the idea, like, well, I'm just gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna get comfortable.
Yeah.
Any questions? You guys are good. She did good. You can, like I said, you can tap for anything you disagree. So like when we walked in, she was just kind of heightened, like by the smell of the environment, what's going on. One tap literally got her to lay down and just shut up. You know, you can use it e-card in like those scenarios as well. And every time, anything you disagree with something, you can tap for that.
Okay.
Anything else? Cool. All right, hopefully it does not rain next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
I'll walk you guys out.